Where's my phone? Hello? 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 Hey everyone, second video blog. Thank you so much to everyone already who commented, subscribed, liked, sent me encouragement. Thank you so much. I was nervous about this and thinking I'm going to talk to a void, and I still might end up talking to a void. But hey, thank you so much. Makes a difference. Thank you for being in the conversation with me. Today, my juices are flowing now. This thing's got started. I woke up in the middle of the night and lay there for an hour thinking about all these things that I wanted to say. And a couple of things. Today we're voting in Australia. We're voting on who's going to run our country for the next 3 years. And it's contentious. It's going to be close. And some people are like, voting makes no difference. And some people are like, who cares? They're both the same. We have two-party system. I know in the US, the same kind of debates happening with the presidential election, looming in the future there. I don't know when it is, but, I was recently in the US and same thing. Everyone's like, no one knows where to go, right? And, there's some minor parties that are really standing for some great things. But people are like, there's no point voting for them. But you know what? I don't really want to talk about the politics side of it. I wanted to talk about, look, it's linked, but similar is voting for yourself. This thing of being an artist and voting for yourself. I think it's time that we all stopped being upset and resigned and apathetic and voted for ourselves, And what do I mean by that? I mean, pick yourself and back yourself, and you got something to say and you got something to contribute to the world and something you can give. And if we all sit around idly on our hands, it's like, that's a bummer, man. Don't be a bummer, don't bum out. That moment where you give up, where I give up, I may as well be the Walking Dead. As far as I'm concerned, that whole thing of giving up on standing for something or giving up on what matters to you. Don't do it, people, don't do it. And I get it. I face it all the time in this journey of being an artist is I want to give up, when things don't go well or I get upset with people or people do stupid stuff. It's upsetting, but giving up is not the answer, or being resigned to your fate is not the answer, okay? So vote for yourself. Vote number one, you, all right? All right, second thing I wanted to talk about, being an artist. What do I mean when we're talking about being an artist? Well, I have my interpretation of being an artist, but I think, why I want to say that is I want to open up that conversation too, because it's I believe an artist, we can all be artists. We are all artists. I believe that's the future for human beings. Again, this thing of jobs coming up, issues people saying with jobs, and there is this thing looming of automation, right? It's coming. We can't stop it. A lot of jobs are going to get automated, and it's exciting and scary, and I get it. But there's jobs now. They're saying a lot of people who are in driving jobs, the potential is that these cars are going to be automated, and all this massive workforce of people who drive will not have jobs anymore because the cars will drive themselves or the trucks will drive themselves. Now, yeah, that's going to be a problem. And coming back to this election stuff, no one's really addressing that, I don't think. But having said that, people don't know. No one knows the answer. But one thing that, a lot of futurists and people who are forward thinkers are saying, the thing that computers can't do that human beings can do is our ability to be creative, to think laterally, to make abstractions, to link abstract thoughts together and create new ways of thinking, new paradigms of thinking. So I believe that's what artists do. Artists interpret the environment around them and create new things and say new things. They take ideas and turn them into businesses. They take concepts, they take things that are important to them, things they want to see happen in the world, things they want to see happen with people, and they create and they get out here and they put themselves out, to be scrutinized, but to create and comment and get dialogue started. So, that's what I want to, if you don't think you're an artist, I want you to check yourself. Check yourself. If you create or you want to create or you have ideas, you have the potential to be an artist. Or if you're creating anything, a business, anything, you're an artist. And be proud, man. Be proud. then it comes to the third things. Okay, so it's a great, and ideas are a dime a dozen as well, right? So this thing today I'm going to Kung Fu today. I'm a black belt in Wing Chun Kung Fu. I've been doing it for 9 years. Yesterday was my school where I've been training for 10 years. Amazing school in Brisbane called Kung Fu Studio. The masters there, Sifu Dai and Sifu Paul, are just outstanding. Some of the best teachers I've ever had in my life. I've never done exercise. I had many gym memberships and started exercise. I'd be like, New Year's resolution, run around the block one day and stop, So this thing I've been doing for 9 years, right? Had some persistence with it. And so and they've been going for 10 years, it's their 10-year anniversary. A lot of schools, a lot of small businesses don't last that long. So it's an awesome achievement. I'm really proud today when you go sweat it out to get, a Kung Fu on and burn, baby. But, what I want to say about that is I was really present in the middle of the night when I woke up with inspired thoughts was persistence and the difference persistent action makes. And that is a key definition or a key part, I guess, of being a artist is persistence. The ideas are great and you want the ideas flowing, and that's a topic we'll talk about another day, is when ideas aren't flowing and you creatively block. But when they are flowing, keep them flowing, and you might not be able to execute them all, but execute some of them. Execute the ones that no one else is doing, that you're passionate about, that you're good at or you want to be good at, and execute. And I've been doing this for 9 years, this Kung Fu, and my business for 10 years. And mostly some days I feel like I'm just treading water, I'm getting nowhere. But, I look back on what I've accomplished and it's amazing. And I'm proud of that, So I want, let's, encourage you. I'll give you task you with, pick something. Pick one thing that you've given up on, that you love, or something that you'd love to do, and be persistent with it. Do a 30-day challenge every day. Do half an hour of it. Write. If you want to write for half an hour. If you want to draw for half an hour. If you want to be good at Kung Fu, you'll need to do more than half an hour, but at least half an hour will be better than nothing. Anything, just start it. There's this great quote, which I am going to completely bastardize right now. In fact, I'll try and find it and put it up as a text to close it. But and it's in some of the courses I've done. It's been quoted. This thing of action, boldness, and action causes movement. It causes things to happen. When you commit and take action, committed action over time, stuff happens and things move. So. Again, thanks everybody. That's my Saturday morning pre-vote, pre-Kung Fu workout rant. Thanks for tuning in again. Please keep sharing this thing. I'm having a ball. I'm going to start talking to some of my friends and getting them on here in the next few weeks to surprise interviews. And if you've got any ideas, write them in the comments, and subscribe. Please subscribe. Share the videos if you like it. And talk to you soon.